Lovely morning, guys. Today is Monday. Hope you had a lovely weekend. Today is Monday, 18th of May 2026. And this is what we had on Friday. This is what we are looking at. This is what we are looking at on Friday. So we were looking for potential sales below this level. This candle opened here, pushed down all the way here, then pushed up. There was some rejection here, closed all the way down here. This was our signal for a sale, but I wanted to see a retest of this level, which never happened. So I never got into a buy. I never got into a sell on Friday. I never took a trade. I didn't take any trade that day. Yeah, we can jump down to 15 minutes. Still had no retest of this level here. Either we were either looking for a retest of this level or or price to come back and get rejected on this fair value gap here. See this immediately this candle closed below. Immediately this candle closed below your level. Jump down to 15 minutes and wait for a retest of this level or price to get rejected in this within this fair value gap, which never happened. Price just kept pushing down and down, kept pushing down, tried to come and retest our level here, but it didn't get there. Pushed down again, all the way down here. But remember Friday was Jerome Powell was stepping out on Friday on 15th of May, and Kevin Wash was taking over the Fed as the Fed chair. So the market was still uncertain, and so this consolidation was still happening here. Okay, so today for the buys, we were looking for buys above this level. Never got the buys. So on Friday, I never took a trade. I didn't take any trade. So we're still counting. We've only traded for 7 days since the beginning of the month. We've taken trades on 7 days. We've won 5 and lost 2. Okay, so real quick, let's dive into the news. What's the latest developments on US Iran war is what we have. The US and Iran remained far apart on a deal to end weeks of war and reopen the crucial Strait of Hormuz as a drone attack sparked a fire at the United Arab Emirates nuclear plant, spotlighting the risk of a fragile ceasefire. President Trump is what Trump had to say. Let's just see. Sorry. Made clear his patient is wearing thin, posting on social media on Sunday that for Iran the clock is ticking and they better get moving fast or there won't be anything left of them. So that signals there's no de-escalation. The war is still ongoing. Time is of essence. Iran's semi-official Fars news agency said that US had set 5 main conditions for a peace deal, including the removal of uranium used by Iran. You see? So this is the latest development on the US and Iran. So we could see the market pumping up. This is why the market is still pumping up here. Also remember there are Trump had visited China for some talks. Yeah. So this week, you better tread carefully. So today, let's see what you're looking at today. On Monday, anything high impact on the USD? We have nothing high impact on the USD. But remember, today is day 1 of the G7 meetings. Okay, Tuesday. Nothing high impact on the USD. Nothing high impact. It will be day 2 of the G7 meetings. Then on Wednesday, you have nothing high impact on the USD until 9 p.m. where you have the FOMC meeting minutes. Okay. And on Thursday, nothing high impact on the USD. Friday, same, nothing high impact on the USD. So this week, the only high impact news we are looking out for is on Wednesday at 9 p.m. the FOMC meeting minutes. That could move the market. Uh, Apart from that, if Trump makes a statement about the one Iran, that could also you could also see spikes in price. If Iran makes a statement too, or if the Fed makes a statement within the week. Remember, we have a new chair. Kevin Wash has taken over since Friday. So real quick, let's remove remove everything here and start our analysis afresh. It's a new week. So what are we looking at today? Our resistance, our monthly is the highest point. We've gone. That's our resistance. That's our support. On the weekly, we have our support down here. Our resistance is no breakdown. So our resistance is the internal resistance is there. But be mindful of this one here, the external resistance on the weekly. On the daily, excuse me, on the daily is what you're looking at. We have our support down here. We have our daily support down here. Remember, this candle is still active. It's today's candle, so we can't put the support down here. So this is our support. Our resistance still up there. That's our daily resistance. The high, the low, and the high. Okay. On the 4 hours is what you're looking at. We have our support up here, our resistance up here. Market came, pushed up, pushed down, then pushed up here, and broke structure. So this is our resistance up here in the 4 hours. Let's use the body. The 4 hours, you're gonna use the body there, and this today. Let's move this one to the body here. That's where we are on 4 hours. That's our support, our resistance. On the 1 hour, what are we looking at? We had that break there. Is there a break here? On the 1 hour, we're going to adjust this one. Yeah. On the 1 hour, this is what you're looking at. This is what you have on the 1 hour. That's our resistance. That's our support. And the resistance is up here. Now this break of structure here. That's our resistance, our support there. jump down to 30 minutes. On 30 minutes, we have this support down here. Let's add 7, 8. We had this support down here. The market came up, pushed down. So you can see that support down there. And the resistance is still up here. So on 15 minutes, what are you looking at on 15 minutes? So this is where we are. This is where we are currently. So on 15 minutes is 8:15 candle. Yeah, so this is what I'll do. Let's stick to the 30 minutes. 30 minutes. So I would move this. This is where we are going to get our entries from. This is the 8 a.m. candle. Okay. So move this to the body here. If we get a candle closing above this level here, this will be our potential buy. Potential buy above. Potential buy is above. And if we get a candle closing below this one here, if we get a candle closing below this level, yeah, that could be our potential sell. Potential sells below. Potential sells below, potential buys above. Okay. So that's where we are today. So the levels I'll be focusing on. So for the targets, there's this one here. There's the target there. There's another one here. Another one here. We have another one up here. Got another one there. Have another level up there. Up there. It's a level up there. Have another one up there. Okay. On the sell side, let's see what we have. If we get a sell, if we get a sell, we could look for a level down there. We have another level. Is it? be looking at this level here. We have that level there. Got another one there. Another one there. We have one there. We have another level down there. Yeah, these are the levels we'll be looking at. So let's see how far we can push the market. So if I get a buy, I would wanna push the market all the way up to around this level there. TP1, 2, 3. TP1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. If we get a sell, I'm gonna push the market. Okay. So this is where I would take a buy from. We'll get a candle closing above this level, a candle closing with good momentum. I would wanna take a buy from there. Stop loss just below the candle that breaks that above the level there, and push it. I could push it to this level here. Push it to that level there. Risk to reward. Remember, I'm always looking for a risk to reward ratio of 2 and above. Anything above 2 is okay for me. Anything below 2, nah, it doesn't make sense to risk. That's not a trade worth risking. The returns are not worth risking for. So for a sell, I'm gonna take the market from there. Stop loss just above the candle that breaks below this level, or the structure that it forms as it breaks below our level. Remember, I would want to see a candle break with good momentum below this level. Same as for the buys, a candle break above with good momentum for me to be for the confidence to be there to take that trade. I want to see a good break with good momentum. A candle breaking, if I see a candle breaking like this, I'm not entering. But a candle breaking like this is a candle with some good momentum. This is some bullish momentum. A candle breaking like this is a candle with some good bearish momentum. Is a good signal for a sell. Is a good signal for a buy. Okay. Remember, I don't use any indicators. My main indicators are the candles. Just read the candles. See what the candles are telling you. Because every candle, I always tell you, every candle has its story. Every candle will tell you a story. Okay. So remember, trade what you see, not what you think. Risk management is key. And see you tomorrow for a recap of this trade. If I get a good break below here, I would push the market to this level here. But remember, I would be looking to take my profits here first. But if you get a good break, good momentum, bearish momentum, I'd push the market down all the way down to here. So see you tomorrow, guys, for a recap of the same.